This is our discrete mathematics project. Our mission is to learn how to solve the system of linear equations using matrices and also to make a program for it. Solving a linear system of equations is quite common and useful in day-to-day life. There are many ways to solve a linear system of equations. Here, we are going to see different methods of solving a linear system of equations using matrices, and we will also see a program to find solutions to a system of linear equations. Applications. The system of linear equations has a wide range of applications. The linear equations with one variable is the simplest and has the most common use at every shop and every time when someone buys or sells any products, and also useful in some statistics like interest and money. There are many applications of linear equations in physics. The most common among them is to study uniform motion. Apart from it, there are force, power, frictions, which is quite useful in everyday life. Linear equations are also useful in geometry. Linear equations make points, lines, planes, which are the basic geometric notions. For all these applications, we need to solve system of linear equations. To solve these equations using matrices is quite simple. There are other methods also to do so, but by using matrices, it becomes more general and it is easy to make computer programs to solve the equations. There are commonly two methods of solving linear equations using matrices. One by finding inverse and other one is by LU factorization. The first method is by determinant method. First, we will convert the equations in Ax is equals to B form. Ax is equal to B implies x is equals to A inverse B. Then we will find the determinant of matrix A. If the determinant of matrix A is 0, then that matrix is not inversible. Then we will find the adjoint of matrix A. The inverse of matrix A is ratio of the adjoint of that matrix with its determinant. And here is the example for this method. Now we will see the second method to find the inverse of a matrix by row echelon method. Again, first we will convert the equation in Ax is equal to B form. Ax is equals to B implies x is equals to A inverse B. We will use the property of matrix A is equals to IA. This method will include elementary row transformation operations on matrices A and I both sides simultaneously. While performing these row transformations, if we encounter any row which has all zeros, then that matrix will not be inversible. By performing these operations, we will convert that A matrix from left hand side to identity matrix. Then the equation will be of the form I is equals to A inverse into A. By doing this, we will be able to find A inverse, and here is the example for this method. Now we will see an efficient method for solving linear equations, and that is by LU factorization. In this method of solving system of linear equations, we will use the concept of upper triangular matrix and lower triangular matrix. Again, first we will convert the equation to the form Ax is equals to B. Now we have to convert matrix A to an upper triangular matrix U. For this conversion, we will perform elementary matrix multiplication on matrix A. An elementary matrix is a matrix that consists of a row operation on an identity matrix. It is used to perform row operations on any other matrix by multiplying it. Below are the operations to convert A into upper triangular matrix U. While performing these steps, if we encounter any row which has all zeros in matrix U, then there won't be a unique solution to this system. We will get lower triangular matrix L by multiplying these three elementary matrix inverses. So the equation will be A is equals to L into U. Now suppose U into X is equals to C. So we can prove that L into C is equal to B. In this equation, L is lower triangular matrix, so we can easily find matrix C. Then we will solve the equation U into X is equals to C and we will find X. Here is the example of this method. Suppose we have to solve the equation x plus y is equal to 10 and x minus y is equal to 2. Then let's run this program by pressing shift plus enter, and it is asking for number of variable. There are x and y, so there are two variables. We have equation in form ax plus by is equal to d. So here for the first equation a and b are 1 and 1, after that d is 10. Similarly, for the second equation a and b are 1 and minus 1 and d is 2. Here is our answer, x is 6 and y is 4.